So I have some time to update you on Mark and what's been going on recently. I tried to read the comments, but it only let me read one person's. I've been in a mental battle with myself trying to figure out what to do. But as the person's comment suggested, I might leave him to do it. As the person said, it's Jerry's fault and their parents should have taught them a lesson while they were a kid. The problem I keep running into is what if it goes wrong and Mark gets killed or gets caught? Anyway though, recently, Mark said he was going on a business trip. I found that quite suspicious considering he's a fast food worker and on the drive-through, so he's not in any good position. He said his boss was going with him, but I saw his boss recently at our local shop. I thought it was just someone who looked like him till I saw him get into his Rolls Royce that has a really nice chrome wrap and tinted windows. Jerry also hasn't been seen in his gang's usual hangout in the nearby junkyard. I'm doing this update to ask what you think is happening because I feel crazy to think he's going to kidnap them. When I saw his boss, I went up to him and asked him about the apparent business trip, and he just looked at me confused. This is the exact conversation. We'll call his boss James because we don't want to release anyone's identities. Yo James, wait up! Aren't you and Mark meant to be on a business trip? No, he hasn't been in for the past week and won't answer his phone. I assumed he was sick. No, he said you two were going on a business trip. Has he said anything to you out of the ordinary or been acting weird at all before he stopped showing up to work? Not that I can remember, but the last thing we chatted about is how annoying Jerry is while he was on a voluntary late shift. Also, if you've seen Jerry and his gang, they haven't been seen by anyone for the past day. No, why are you so bothered about all this anyway? I don't know, I just find it a bit weird. I'm basically his only proper friend and he hasn't told me anything. I guess that's a bit weird. Anyway, I need to get back. My lunch is nearly over. I couldn't really question Jerry's friends or family because his friends all hate me and so do his family. I need some opinions from you on what to do. I'm slowly losing my mind trying to make excuses because I don't like the idea of someone I'm close with doing something terrible like that and losing a friend. Please tell me if I should be worrying or not because I'm slowly losing all my sanity and my family are worried as I've been depressed the whole day. I have a key to Mark's apartment, so I'm going to go check it out and come back to writing this after. I went to check his apartment and the first thing I noticed on the way up is that his new van isn't there, but he could have just took it to a mechanic to get fixed up or pimped out. When I finally got to his apartment, I unlocked the door to find his lights are left on, which was weird because normally Mark is really eco-friendly and loves saving electricity, but he could have been in a rush, I guess. The tools he had aren't there anymore, even though they were brand new, but I guess he could have just been holding on to them for someone. But it all seems weird. I know what he could be doing, I just can't handle the thought of him killing or torturing them. I found his notebook and I read the title of the latest one, and it was of today, so he was obviously here at one point today. The title just read, "Finally, the day." I closed it and took pictures of the notebook's pages before rushing out the door in horror and scared that he may come back. About an hour after I got back, I got a text from Mark. I came back to get something from my apartment and my stuff has moved. The lights are off even though I remember leaving them on. I think someone's broken into my house. Has anything been stolen? No. It should be alright then, shouldn't it? I guess so, yeah. At this point, I was so scared as I remembered Mark has cameras set up around his house for surveillance. Luckily, I got a text 5 minutes later saying, my surveillance system's recently broke as well, so I can't even find out who it is, and the receptionist won't show me if anyone checked into my apartment. I had a huge feeling of relief. I took a deep breath and laid back and texted Mark for a while about some other stuff, trying to have a normal conversation with him. It mainly consisted of the apparent business trip, and he said he was almost done with the surprise he had for Jerry. I asked what he was doing, and he said he can't tell anyone, not even me. I found this weird, as he normally trusted me with everything, but he may have suspected I think something's going on. I asked him why he was getting a surprise for Jerry even though they hated each other. He said the reason was so Jerry could understand him more. Hearing that just gave me the chills. I can only imagine what he meant by that. Anyway, I haven't slept since the first part. I feel like I should rest for a bit because I'm already losing everything mentally. My lack of sleep probably isn't helping my mental state. I'll keep you updated when I wake up.